you can perform lot many operations on it. You can perform insertion in your data frame, then you can delete the data, you can update the data, you can perform group by on it, you have having clause on it, and lot many things which you can perform. So you can consider it like you have one database with you, and you are applying DBMS operations on it. Okay, so something like same you are going to perform on it. We will take multiple different data sets in this exercise, and then we will perform all kind of operations on it. Okay, step by step we will see everything. Very first thing right here is this is total 4 hours of session, or it may extend little bit in that. But what you have to do is you can parallelly you can work with me, and considering that you know and you have installed Python on your machine, so you can work on it. And if it is not installed on your machine, then directly go to collab.research.google.com and start working on it. There is no issue. There is nothing required in that. You can easily work on it. Okay. Now, first part will be your series and data frame. So maybe today we will take these two things, and tomorrow we will take multiple data sets, and we will perform different kind of operations. Understanding Python pandas is an important thing. Major two components of pandas are series and data frame. So using those, you can perform many operations. Okay, so let us start now. Okay, I will just write it down, this particular thing. Everyone of you can log in. It needs only Google account, so you can do this. Okay, go to collab.research.google.com and click on new notebook, and then you can start working on it. Okay, so I will put this in a comment, you can refer it. And only thing which I am looking from you, that please parallelly work on it, so you will enjoy this session. Okay, so very first thing is import library. So we are working on pandas library right now. So we will take pandas as PD. Pandas is my library, and PD is its alias name. For this particular exercise, we will require two or three more libraries. So according to the requirement, we will add those libraries in this. So I'm executing it. Okay, done. Now understand this particular thing. What is series? Series is one-dimensional data. Series is one-dimensional data. So when we talk about series, wherever you will find series, it can be only one single row or one single column. Okay, so wherever you will find such type of data, it is considered to be a series, one dimension, only one dimension. There is no multiple dimension in case of series. Now, what we are doing is we are creating a series using a list. Okay, so what will happen? We will first take a list. Okay, you can take any values inside it. It doesn't matter. Right now, I have taken string inside it. You can take, I have taken multiple strings inside it. You can take numbers, or you can take float, or you can take complex number or Boolean number, whatever you want. And then right here, what we are doing is we are calling series. Okay, pd dot series. Pd is my pandas. Okay, and we are calling series of that. Okay, now if someone has doubt in mind, actually what we are doing is we are doing this particular thing, that is pandas dot series, and then we are calling this particular function. Okay, series is my function, which is comprised of lot many different functionalities inside it, and that can be used according to the requirement. So what we are doing is creating we are creating one we are creating one series with the help of this particular list. List provides one dimensional data, and this one dimensional data, it is generating this particular series. Okay, series can be created with anything. Okay, if you want to create a series with your with your tuple, then that is also possible. We are creating a series with the help of tuple. So right here, what you can see is tuple. It contains good number of values. All values are string values, and then I am creating with tuple. Okay, and like it will keep on whatever values you are giving to it, it will keep on creating one dimensional structure of it. Okay, this is your value. First, your column number 2 is the value which you are inserting, and 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 is index number. Index number is associated with every value in case of Python, and those values are default values. Okay, default values in the sense every value has its the default index value. So to identify it, it is used like that. Okay, so this is your series. Okay, this is your series created with the help of tuple. Next one is, what we are doing is we are creating dictionary, and then with the help of dictionary we are creating series. So here we have key value pair. And with the help of these key value pair, we are creating this particular. So I will run it. Now what will happen? Its key, whatever keys are there, they are converted into index, and the value is converted into value of series. Okay, so you can see same objects are used right here, and it is creating series with the help of that. Okay, so again, what we are doing is we are creating a series with the help of this, and you can identify that this is one dimensional one. Okay, they like it is not a two-dimensional data. Next one is where I'm creating my series with the help of array. Okay, I'm creating series with the help of array. Now what is array? Array is collection of things. So array is equal to Suppose I'm saying np dot array, and I'm taking some value for it. Kindly mute yourself. So what we are doing is we are creating an array, and using this particular array, we are generating one series for our purpose. So this is my array, that is ARR, and using numpy has a function array, and we are passing value to it, and then we are generating one array. No, sorry, generating one series. Okay, so this is again one dimensional structure which is getting generated with the help of your series. You can like I have taken one more example for that, and here you can see, like, previously we have taken numbers, now I am taking string, and using this string we are creating this particular. Okay, so this particular series is created with the help of your. Now when you are creating a series, okay, when you are creating a series, what you are doing actually, you are uh, you allow user to perform different type of operations on it. Like series, it is comprised of lot many different kind of functions, so we can explore those things. So very first is, like, for example, I am saying series 1, and I say series 1 dot index. Okay, if I say series dot index, so its output is, it is saying that it is starting with 0, ending at 9, and step value is 1. Okay, what does it mean? Starting value and starting index is 0, ending index is whatever in this case, and step value is 1, means there is no skipping in between, so that is called as step value. Next one is series 1, and in this series 1, what we are doing is we are checking the data type of this particular series. So what we are going to find in this, so right now we have passed value of form of object. Okay, this series 1, when you will see series 1, we are passing value in form of object, so it is showing me this. You can also consider it as a string, there is no issue at all. Okay, when you will run all together, when you will run all together in one go, then you will find data type of all different series which you have created. Like we have created series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for all the series, I am getting the data type. Now series 1 dot size. So what will happen? I will get size of my series. So size of series is 9, and this one is like one dimensional value. That's why we are getting only single value for it. So what will happen if I want to see size of it? So size of all the series. So suppose I want to see size of all the series. So this is the value which we will achieve with the help of this. Next one is we are trying to see how many bytes it will consume. So series 1 and bytes. So it will give me how many bytes consumed by that particular series. So first series, it is showing that number of bytes consumed by that is, and in the same way, if I want to see for all the 5, I can quickly see with the help of like just writing all with comma separated values, and it will give me all the values all together. So this is my series. Next one is I want to see shape of my series. So what I will do is I will say, now if you remember this one, if you remember the previous one, so right here we have seen size of it. So it was just showing me size. Now here, if you can see, you will find that it is showing me in form of rows and columns. Now in form of rows and columns, it means it is showing me that it contains one particular set of value, and the another set is not available. It means right here you can see one column with 9 values, but there is no rows available in that. Okay, no multiple rows are there. If you want to see for all the 5 series which we have created, so you can explore with the help of so you can see that first one is 9 comma 0 no, 9 comma none, then second one is 12 comma, then 6 comma, then 10 comma, and 8 comma. Actually it is showing you the values which are which you have created right now, and all of them are one dimensional one. As I told you in very beginning, with respect to series is a one dimensional data. So right here, when I am checking the dimension, it is showing me output as 1D. Okay, so it means your data is one dimensional data. Now I want to see for all the 5 series, so I will simply run this one, and I will get output for this. Now I want to see length of my series. Length of series means I want to see that how many items are there in my series. So exactly it will give you the output what you got in case of size. So it will give you size as length of your series. Okay, both the functions somehow gives you same type of value at certain level. And okay, now let us move to the next one, that is your count. So in case of count, it will count number of elements inside my series. So whatever number of elements are there, it will count it and it will display that particular thing. So if you want to see for all the 5 one, so it will display all the 5 values. Okay, next function is that is your so if you want to see the index value, then you can see index value for all these series in one go. Okay, so previously we have seen only for one. Now we are looking for all the remaining one. So you will get value for all the different series, whatever series you have created. Now I'm creating one series. I'm creating a series, and right now, my objective is I'm not going to give. I'm not going to give default value of index. I am feeding that information as well. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm saying series 6 equals to then pd dot series, then your values. So whatever values you want to give. So for example, I'm giving A1, okay. So this is what I'm trying to achieve. So when I will run this one, this particular AA becomes my index, this BB becomes my index, CC becomes my index, and BD becomes my index. Okay, so this is my first index position, second index position, third index position, and fourth index position. So if you want to access the values, you can access value with the help of these indexes. Okay, so you have to simply give it into the square bracket, and on the basis of that, you can you can you can access your data. Okay, so that is one thing. Now if you want to make change in the existing series, okay, suppose for example series 1. So if you will execute it, you will get, so there are total 9 elements in my series. I want to change this particular series, and I want to change its index number. So what I will do is I will say series dot index, and then I will assign new values. So when I will assign when I will assign new value, the previous values will get replaced, and it will give me the output as per my requirement. Then next one is where I'm changing, or I'm creating a this particular, what we say, series with the help of random values which are getting generated with the help of numpy. So b is equal to np dot random dot random number of values. Then we have something which will be indices for it. So that is your np dot a range function. So we are providing range to it. So 0, 10. Then you want to see, or you are now creating a series that is your pd dot series, and you are passing value that is v2 comma ind2. Okay, and then you are printing your series. Okay, so it will generate a series with following values. Okay, it will generate a series with following values. I want to see value of v2, and I also want to see value of my index. So I'm displaying all together. So my random has generated these values, these 10 values, and I got this particular as my indices. Suppose you want to see something different, then what you can do is you can simply simply try for such type of thing. 1 minute. Suppose I am starting my index value with 10. I'm going up to 0 and like this. So these are my values which are right here. It is starting with index 10 and then it is going up to index 1. Okay, fine. So this is this is how variety, what variety you can create indexes, and the variety you can perform different type of operations on it. Okay, then what you can do is, for example, you are creating one series. Okay, you are creating one series, and this particular series is comprised of, suppose I'm saying series 9 and pd dot series, and I'm passing value to it. That is, first value is suppose 1 2 3, and then indexes, and indexes are suppose 0 1 2. So these are indexes, and you print this particular thing. Then what will happen? My value will remain same. My value will remain same, but my index numbers will change. Okay. If someone has doubt in mind, then I will show you one more thing, that you can have common values, but you cannot have common index. Okay, you cannot have common index. So suppose I'm saying series 9 equals to pd dot series. Okay, so you have same index number, and your values are there. And in the same way, what we have done right here is we have used one single value, and then with the help of that we have created this. Next one is, what we are doing is we are taking this particular. Okay, before performing that particular operation, I just want to tell you there is one functionality which is called as slicing. Okay, so what we do in case of slicing, that, like, for example, you have one apple with you, and within 5 friends you are making slice of it and you are distributing that. So one apple, and you will divide it by 5, so it will give you 5 different pieces. So now in the same way, you have one series. Okay, you have one series with you, and that particular series, so this is my series. It comprises of values. Okay, and then I want to perform operation on it. Okay, I want to perform slicing operation on it. Let me mention that. So we are performing slicing on this particular. Now what we are going to do in this? Okay, what we are going to do to slice this particular series? Okay, we will perform multiple things over it, and we will understand that. सबसे पहले very first thing is like how many values it is comprised of. So you can see it is starting from index 0 and it is going up to index 9. It means there are total 10 values. Okay, we have total 10 values inside it. So first way is, if you want to see elements, then you can simply say colon and it will display all the 10 values. Okay, if you want to see the same thing in another way, okay, you want to see the same thing in another way, then you can give colon 0 10 and it will give you all the 10 values for all the 10 values for all the 10 values of your series. So in second yeah, so it is displaying the value right here. I will just separate it so it will be easy to understand. So what we are doing is we are performing the slicing operation right here. Now what you are doing is you are looking from index 2 to index 8. Okay, you are looking from index 2 to index 8. So you will give these index number to it and it will slice it from index 2 to index 8. Okay, n-1 is n-1 rule is applied for index element 2. So on the basis of that, you are getting this particular output. Okay, now I want to perform like in one go, I want to perform multiple operation because okay, so I'm saying series 8 and bracket and colon and then 1 2 3 4. Okay, let it be 4 first time, and then so what I'm doing is I'm going from 1 to 9, then 2 to 8, then I'm going from 3 to 7, and then I'm going from 4 to 6. Okay, and in all of these, step value is 1. It means we are not going to skip any value in between. Okay, we will see example of step value as well, don't worry about it. So right now this is my output. This is my output from above information. What we are doing is from 1 to 9. So it will give me data from 1 to 8. 9 is my second element. So second element is on second element we have to apply the rule of n-1. So it is giving me all the values from 1 to 8. In second case, we are getting all the values from 2 to 7. In third case, we are getting all the elements from 3 to 6. Then, and in the fourth case, we are getting element 3, so element 4 and 5. Okay, so these are the values. As I told you that we are going to talk about skip value. So suppose I am saying that is my starting element is 0, ending element is 10, and I am saying skip 2. Okay, and let me take multiple examples. So skip 3, skip 4, skip 5, and skip 6. Okay, now in skip 1 there is no skip. In skip 2, when it is skip 2, n-1 means one value will be skipped. In skip 3, it will skip 3 minus 1, that is 2 values. Then in skip 4, it will skip 1 value. It means 4 minus 1, 3 values will be skipped. And in the same way, it will keep on skipping values. So let us see the first output. You will find index 0 is there, index 1 is missing, index 2 is there, index 3 is missing, index 4 is there, index 5 is missing, index 6 is there, index 7 is missing, index 8 is there, index 9 is missing. In second case, index 0 is there, 1 and 2 is missing, index 3 is there, 4 and 5 are missing, index 6 is there, 7 and 8 is missing. In the same way, in the third case, 3 values will be missing. In third case, 3 values will be missing. So what you find right here is 0 is there, then 3 values are missing, then 4 is there, 3 values are missing, then 8 is there. In next one, 4 values will be missing. यार ये स्टूडेंट्स एंटर करना ही बंद नहीं करते, मुझे समझ नहीं आता कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं. Okay, guys, mute yourself, please. And in the last case, whomso is not on mute, please mute yourself. Okay, now, okay, so in last case, where value is 6, so you are muting, you are skipping 5 values in that. Okay, that is about. Now I want negative indexing. I want to see negative indexing right here. So what I will do is, I will leave the 2 values and I will say -1. So when I will say -1, same values will be displayed from upside down. Okay, previously my top value was 0. Now my values are changed from top to bottom. Now what we can do right here, skip wala concept bilkul same rahega, like 1 2 3 4 5 whatever skip you want to take the third element, n-1 rule will be applied, and sorry, n+1 rule will be applied, and you will skip that much number of values. In case of negative, n+1 rule is applied. In case of positive, n-1 rule is applied. So right here, if it is this particular value, then quickly let me show you that as well. So n+1 will be applied. So first one will display all the values, second will display skipping 1 value, third one will display 2 values, then fourth will display 3 values skipped, and last one will show you 4 values skipped. Now when I say negative value, so I will start from -10, sorry, from -1 to -10. Okay, and I will get all the values. Okay, I got all the values from starting till end. Sorry, it will be 11, not 10. So it will give me all the values. Next one is when you have this particular thing. Suppose I make it 2 and I will make it 10. Then suppose I make it 4 and I make it 8, and then I make it 6 and make it 7, and then I run this one. So I am getting following values into reverse order, following value in reverse order, and this reverse order is happening due to this particular -1. Okay, so I hope it is clear with respect to slicing. I tried to explain as much as possible with respect to that. So okay, fine. Now if I'm going for something like this, okay, if I'm going for something like this, then what will happen? Okay, I'm taking only one value right here, and remaining is default value. So when you will do this particular thing, you will get, like in case number 1, you will get one object, that is first value, then you will get two values, then you will get three values, then you will get, and all are in reverse order. All are in reverse order. So you have to you have to be like you should understand that what exactly is happening right here. So this is your output. Okay, now if you want to see more values, if you want to see some more values with different combination, okay, like where the values are default one. So my first element is my default element, that is default element means the value is 0. So what will happen right here? It will display all the values from 0 to 9, 0 to 8, 0 to 7, 0 to 6, 0 to 5, 0 to 4, 0 to 3. So all these values are getting displayed. Exactly, we are performing slicing, and these examples are, all these examples belongs to slicing with respect to that. So you can have a number of such examples, and you can perform a number of things right here. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm taking series 4. Okay, I'm taking series 4 and I'm performing append operation on it. Okay, I'm performing append operation on it, and append. Okay, first let me make a copy of it. So copy series 4 equals to series 4 dot copy is function of series. Copy is function of series. So I'm making copy of it, and I'm displaying both of them. So you can be clear that both the values are same in both. So series 4 and its copy both contains same value, no changes. Okay. Now what you are doing is, this is your first operation, and what you are doing right here is you are trying to append values to your series. So let me write it down here. So series append we are performing right here. Next operation is where I'm creating one series 10. Let me show you it first, because so this one is not created previously. And now what I'm doing is I'm saying series 1, and I'm performing append on it. Append this one and series 2. Okay. So for making life simple, let me print it first, so it will be good for you. Series 2, and then after this, series 1, series 2, and series 10. I'm printing all the 3. So what you are going to get in series 1 and series 2. Okay, so series 1 is comprised of these values. Okay, and as assert, break, class, continue, def, del, and if else, elif. Okay, these are the values which are part of your series 1. Series 2 contains else, except, false, finally, for, from, global, if, import, in, is, lambda. And now we are going towards the next one, that is the series 10. Okay, so series 10 is comprised of series 1, and series 2. So series 1 is appended to series 2. Now what is the meaning of append? Adding in the end. Okay, append means adding in end. So that is your, so that is what you are getting right here. Okay. Suppose I am taking series 3, series 4. So this is my series 3, this is my series 4, and then after appending both of them, so this is my output. Okay, I have shown you two examples because like mm, just make it clear for your this one. Okay, now next one is after append you have something which is called as, suppose I say series 5, series 5. So what is the output of series 5? So this is output of series 5. Now what we are doing right here is we are saying series 5 and I'm using a drop function. So I'm using a drop function, and then what I'm saying is I want to drop 7. Okay, no, I will drop 4. Let us drop 1, and I will say in place, I will say in place true. Okay, so in place means commit. In place means change to be permanent. Okay, so wherever you want to make changes permanent, you will say in place is equal to true. Okay, so when you will run this one, okay, when you will run this one, you will find your, means like we have 0, we have 2, 1 is missing now because 1 is gone. Now I am saying series 5, then drop 2, and this time in place value is false. So in place value is false, so it will not display Indonesia for one time, but after that it will start displaying it. So okay, so only for this particular instance it has not displaying it, and right here again it has started displaying Indonesia. Now if you want to make it permanent, then you have to take the same value and you have to change the in place as true. Okay, this particular parameter in place, it plays an important role in case of Python, with respect to Python, all the libraries, and then when you will down the line, you will start working on machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning. So in algorithms also, this particular stuff is used a lot. In place true, in place false. Wherever you want to make the changes permanent, you have to you have to uh, you have to take care of this. Okay, so that is your in place. Okay, now next one. Okay, now next one is where you are trying to append one complete series to another series. Okay, So what you can do is you can create series by series, that is one thing, or you can deliberately put values and you can create that particular series. Now how it is, I am using the same series, the previous one, and now I'm adding new values, that is 7, 8, 9, and with the help of that, what I'm getting right here is values like following, and the new values are also added to it. So new values are also added to it. So we are appending a complete series on it, and then on the basis of that we are pulling those values. Now, if you want to perform some arithmetic operations, on your series, so that is also possible. So Python Pandas series operators. Okay, so you can apply different type of operations on it. Very first one is, suppose you want to perform addition of two series. So I have created two series right here. First one is just to save time, we are taking these values directly. So very first is, suppose I say series 1 dot, and then what I'm doing is I'm putting it add. Okay, so wherever like we are trying, Yash, please make it mute. So right here what we are doing is series 2. So resultant will be series 1 and series 2 will be added. Okay, values of series 1 and series 2 will be added. Now what is series 1 and what is series 2? Okay, so you have common values like 3, you have common value like 5, you have common value like 7, and then you are performing addition of it. So 22 plus 2, it is 24. Then 4 plus 44, 48. 66 plus 6, 72. Then 8 plus 88 becomes 98, and 110 plus 10, that is 120. Okay, so it is performing addition of these two. Second is you want to perform subtraction. So subtraction will give you so 22 minus 2, 44 minus 4, it is not 22 minus 2, 2 minus 20, 2 minus 22, so minus 20 is my output, and the remaining one are in front of you. Then you have something that is division. So series 2 div, and series 1. So what we are doing is series 2 is divided by series 1, then I will get respective output. Okay, and last one is series 2 dot you are multiplying these two values, so you will get the output like that. So we have seen all the operation with respect to series, whatever things which are possible, all the inbuilt functions we have seen. Then we have seen appending, slicing, and arithmetic operations, and lot many things. Okay, so this is all about your series. Now we will move to second one, that is your data frame operations, and we will quickly see data frame stuff. Priyanka ma'am, could you please unmute yourself?
So I think ma'am left. Sorry.
Shah sir, madam is saying that some students are facing issue with respect to connecting to meeting.
Actually, I think we have 100 limit for the participants for this account, and we have more than 100 students as a registration.
Okay, okay,
Okay, so we have conveyed them that we will arrange this program for the remaining students, or we'll share the notes and video sessions of this lecture by end of day. So no issue.
I can provide video recording of this. I have
Okay.
that. I will
Okay.
also provide notes and everything, and whatever it is. Like
Okay. Okay, sir.
as per my understanding, like this is licensed version, so it should permit whatever number of students are there. But I need to check with Zoom once that why it is not permitting more than 100.
Okay.
I'm sorry for like it is not permitting more than 100.
No issue, sir.
Yeah, I will share these documents.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So we will continue with next one. That is my data frame. Now, what is your understanding with respect to data frame? Right now, we have done. Okay, right now we have done series, and definition of series was very clear that it is a one-dimensional data. And the definition of data frame is also very clear. It is used for n dimension of data. Now this n dimension can be anything. This n dimension can be one dimension, two, three, four, and dot 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 till n. Okay, so you can have any number of dimension of data which can be handled with the help of data frame. Okay, now down the line, when every one of you will land up into data science field in your AI, ML, DL, NLP, and much more. So in that particular case, you will find huge size of data sets. Okay, you will find data sets with 1 million columns and 1 billion rows. Okay, it is something like this you will find, and then you have to perform lot many operations on that data set. So particularly in that particular scenario, you will require to understand this particular thing, that is with respect to your data frame. Okay, so data frame will play an important role whenever you talk about data sets. Okay, we will see a few different ways of importing data. Okay, and we will also see few ways of exporting the data, and then we will continue with other stuff, like the same one what we have done in case of series, that we will perform all the inbuilt functions of data frame. Then we will go to split the data frame, then we will append it, we will perform like operation, then we will perform grouping on it, and बहुत सारी चीजें. So lot many things we are going to do, and same stuff, same exercise on actual data sets. Same exercise on actual data set, so you will get actual feeling of that, like you have a data set of suppose xyz size, and then you are performing all kind of operations, like you are performing group by operation, then you have whatever things are there, appending, merging, filter, sort, applying, and lot many things. You in fact visualization and deleting and all those things as well. So we will see actual exercise of that, and you can this one. And those students who are not able to attend today's session, I will provide the recording. So okay, so I will put this particular file on Google Drive, so you can pull it from there and watch the video, and same for tomorrow as well. I will keep it on Drive, and you can go through that. Only one quick favor, what I am looking from you people is fill this Google form, so it will help me from. So I'm putting it on chat. Every one of you, please fill this form. So it will help me to understand the things. Okay. Okay. So let us start doing this thing now. In case of Google Colab, in case of Google Colab, we can perform this operation either by adding the file in the Google environment. So what you have to do is you have to go there, and you will. Okay. So what I have done is I have added multiple files like CSV file, HTML file, JSON file, and Excel file. And now I will show you how to import these files. Import, IMPORT. We are doing import operation right now. So Python, Pandas, data frame, import operation. So how we are going to do it? So I will take my data frame name, whatever data frame name I want to give. Suppose I'm copying the same name, that is Euro 2012 team. Okay, 2012 team, and whatever format I am taking right here. So it is CSV. So what will happen is I will take pandas, that is PD, and then I will say read CSV. Now guys, see this particular thing, that how many types of files which are supported by pandas, and you can you can add more formats as well in that. First one is clipboard, then CSV, then Excel, then feeder, then FWF, then GBQ, then HDF, then HTML, then JSON, then ORC, then Parquet, then Pickle, then SAS, SPSS, then SQL is there, SQL query is there, SQL table is there, stats is there, table is there, and much more. Okay, right now, so these much number of files, these much types of files you can read and you can perform your operation. So very first one is I'm saying, that is Euro 2012 team dot CSV. Okay, and when I will say this one, and I want to see the output. So when I will run this one, I will get following result. So what I have done is I have read the file. I have read the file, and then after reading the file, I am displaying the output. Now what I am doing is I am taking second file, that is my HTML file. So pd dot read HTML, and my file name, that is Euro 2012 team.html. What we are doing right here is we are now importing an HTML file in Python environment. Okay, Python environment. I am patching this file. Okay, so okay, what is wrong with this? No table found. Read CSV 2012 team CSV. So output from my HTML file. Next one is my JSON file. So I am importing my JSON file, Euro 2012 team underscore JSON. Then I'm saying pd dot read JSON Java file. So then my file name dot JSON. So JSON, and okay, and then I'm looking into this data frame. That is what I'm getting from you. So this is the data which I'm getting from it. Okay. Next one is my data frame, that is Excel. So right here we are taking LSX file. So pd dot read Excel. You can read both kind of files. Right here we are doing only one. So Euro 2012 team Excel SX dot Excel SX, and then I'm taking the output. So these are few ways of importing the data. Okay, importing the data. Now I want to export the data. So you can take one kind of file and you can export that file into multiple ways. So for example, I'm taking this particular file, that is df.excel, that is df underscore euro 2012 team underscore excel, and I'm saying dot. Okay, now this is data frame operation. Okay, previous was your pandas operation. Now in pandas we have data frame, and then inside data frame we have functions. So these functions belongs to that. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to convert that file into some other format. So I want to convert it into CSV, and then I will say CSV and file name, and then so from Excel to CSV we are converting this particular file. Extension should be CSV. So when you will run this one, you will find a new file in your folder, that is CSV underscore this one. So I am converting, or I am exporting this particular file. I am exporting this particular file. Next one is, suppose I am converting it into I'm converting it into HTML. So what I will do is I will say HTML underscore this one, and extension is HTML, and then I will run this and I will get the output. Okay. Same way, you want to convert it into JSON. So you can convert this file. So JSON underscore this, and then extension is JSON. So what you will get right here is you have converted your file into, and when you will refresh this folder, you will get all the files and all the different formats. This is step one, what we have done with respect to your, I will say like no, dictionary, not sorry, dictionary, it is data frame. And then we will see normal operations one by one and understand how data frame works. So all the operations which you have seen with respect to series, same type of operations will come into picture, and then you will quickly understand this particular thing. There is no big challenge in that. Just give me 1 minute. Now, general operations of your this one data frame. So what we are doing right here is we are taking the data frame, and using that data frame, we will perform different operations on it, and then gradually we will go ahead with this. Okay. So let us take one data frame, and okay. So now what we are doing is we took one variable. It is type of list, and in this we have different languages like Python, Java, this and that. You can, if you want to add more in that is your choice. And what we are doing is we are using pandas dot data frame, and I'm passing this particular value to it. So once I will pass this particular value, it will create a data frame of these values inside list. Whatever values are there in list, it will create a data frame using that. So this is my data frame, which is created right here. Okay. Now, what I'm doing is I'm adding one column to this particular data frame. Okay. So what I will do is I will simply create one list of whatever I want to add to it. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then data frame 1. Okay. Right here, this is my index column 0, that is Python, Java, CSS, and SQL. So this is my index 0. So on index position 1, I am adding one new value. So that is my rating. Okay, and then I am displaying my data frame. So this is my output. Index 1 and index 2. Okay, index 0, index position 0 and index position 1. Now I want to convert this. I want to convert this particular thing in suppose I want column name as programming language and rating. So I have converted that as well with the help of, so same thing, same stuff, only we have changed the heading of this with the help of column function. With the help of column function, we have changed this particular thing. Now, suppose you want, like you want to access, like you are creating a data frame from dictionary. Okay, you are creating a data frame with dictionary, and then you are using those values for multiple operations. Okay, you are using it for multiple operations. So you are creating this particular dictionary. This is my dictionary data. Now what you are doing is you are creating data frame using this particular dictionary. So let me shift. So you are creating a dictionary using this data. So your A, B, C will become your what we say column value, and apple, ball, cat, it becomes row 0 or index 0, and doll and egg, it is going into the second one, going into the second row, that is index 1, and for column C, it is displaying NaN. Okay, because that value is not available right there. Now next one is you are taking row 1 and row 2 and column as A and B. Okay, you are taking only column A and B. So column A is comprised of value, that is column A is comprised of value A and apple and ball, and second one is comprised of doll and egg, and then according to that it is giving it is taking those values. Okay, and as we are changing the index values as well, so index values are now row 1 and row 2. Okay, next one is where you have all the three columns. Okay, you have all the three columns, and these three columns where you what you are doing is you are taking the value. Now the third element for column C. Okay, right here you can see it is showing NaN. So that is my value with respect to, and then I am adding one more column to it. Okay, I'm adding one more column to it, and in this particular column, both the values will be NaN. Okay, in both the columns, my values will be NaN. Okay, is it clear? Let's move ahead. Now, what we are doing right here is we are creating we are creating a data frame, and right here we are providing all the values. Okay, I am providing all the values with respect to it. So this is my data frame. It is comprised of few values inside it. So my column header will be ID and name. Okay, my header information will be ID and name. Its index number will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then values will be these one. So when you will run this one, you will find following information. Now what you can see right here is my ID and name. These are the two columns, and it is comprised of all the values, and index is generated automatically. Index is generated automatically with these value, means like default value. Okay, with these default values. Now what we are doing right here is if you want to access these values, you can perform operation on it, and you can see you can get those values from there. Now I want to create again I want to create a data frame using dictionary of series. Okay, dictionary of series in the sense I will use series function inside it, and then I will create it. So how it will be? It will be something like this, where we for your header we are taking A and B, and then we are taking values which are getting generated. And so in the same way you have, so 1 and 2. Okay, we will get two columns. We will get two columns, A and B, and these A and B column, it will give me all these values which I have passed through it. And right here you can see that we have used series function. Series is one-dimensional stuff, so it has created two rows with two columns with this series values. Next one is we are creating a data frame of random numbers with date indices. Okay, so what we are doing is we are taking index value as date, and then we are creating, so it is like we have taken a range of dates, and then we have created the data frame using it. Okay, so now you can use it anywhere, and then it will be in the same way. You can use date range from today's date till next 7 days. So you will get the output with the help of date function. Then you will, like, suppose you are looking for from a particular date you want, so that particular date also you can mention right here, and then you can get your output from that. So from 12th February 2021 and next 7 days. So this is the information which we are getting from it. Okay, frequency is D, it means daily. Okay, now what I am doing is I am creating one data frame, and in this data frame I am using my values generated by I'm using these values which are generated by a random function, and then I'm passing to date to it, and I'm generating the data frame with this. Okay, so what you can see right here is we have created one matrices of values. Total 7 columns are there and total 7 rows are there, and my value which is generated randomly, it is assigned to all the columns. All the values are assigned to these columns. Now, according to your according to your understanding and this, you can simply change the name of columns.
हाँ हाँ नहीं यार, पर्सनली बोला था उनको देखो।
Sir, please mute. So what we have done is we have changed the column value, and now my column values are C1, C2, C3, and like that. Okay. Suppose I just want to see, that is data frame dot index. So I will get all the dates with respect to this. Then I just want to see header, that is column of that. So I will say column, and then I will get all the values, that is C1, C2, C3, and so on. Next one is where I am looking for data type. Okay, I want to see data type of all these columns. So D type, and when you will run this one, yep, the same one. So this is my value. Okay, right now all these columns are of type float. Okay, all the columns are of type float. Now we have D frame, and I want to sort value by C1. Okay, I want to sort values by B1. So kya ho C1? So you can see that C1 is in ascending order now, and dates are also got upside down. It is 12 is in bottom, then 13, then 18, then 14, and so on. So all the values are all the values are shuffled and arranged in the sort value of C1. Okay, you can perform it for whatever you want. Like if you want to perform it for C7, then also there is no issue at all. It it can be anything. Okay, you can perform it for whatever you want. Okay. Next one is suppose I want to perform okay for same, and I'm saying ascending true. Okay, I'm saying ascending true. So it will be arranged in ascending order. Okay, it will be arranged in ascending order. Right now 18, 13, 18, 14, 16, 15, 17, and 12. Previously it was 13, 15, 16, 12. Okay. Now, if I want to change it, okay, if I want to change it, so what I will do, I will write something like this. Sorry. Okay. Um, Let it be 5. So 13, 15, 16. Okay, it is shuffled now, and now I'm saying false. So when you say false, so the moment you will say false, it will be in your descending order. Okay, it will change from your the previous order to, so there will be like you can say ascending false. Okay, ascending false. So your values remain like this. Okay, so this is your ascending, and second one is your ascending false. Okay, these are the two things. Again, this particular parameter, that is parameter ascending, descending, and these things, they like your in place, this particular plays an important role in. Okay, now for example, you want to delete something. Okay, so you have a data frame. What is the data frame? Let's take one data frame. This is my data frame. Okay, and in this data frame, I want to drop. So I will say data frame, and I will say of and column name, that is C. Okay, and then I say data frame 5. So now my column C is no more available in this. Okay, so I have dropped that particular value. Now if I want to drop some value, like inside value from So it has dropped column number, that is column D is dropped in this particular place. Okay, so this is your now next function is the next function is your iLog function. So there are two functions. One is log function and another one is iLog function. And let's see over it. So let's take a data frame and let's see what are the things which are in this. Okay, so df dot loc and I'm passing a value. Suppose I'm passing 1. So let's see the output. So I'm getting Java and rating from it. And so Python rating, then Java, then rating, then CSS rating, and then SQL rating. So this is your log function. Now this log function, uh, we have already talked about two things, and now this is the third one, which is important for you all people. That is, first one was in place, then second was ascending, and now lock, and then iLock. ये जो है ये these are the functions which are like very frequently used, and they play a very important role in this. So combination with your data frame used, like these are used a lot. Okay, so remember this thing or make note of it, that what are the stuff we are going to see right here. Here all. Okay, let us move to the next one. when I say df.ilock, when I say df.ilock and I say colon, then what I get right here is I get values in form of matrix. Okay, value in the form of matrices, and then again the same thing. If you want to see different values, okay, if you want to see different values, suppose I am saying 0:1, so it will give me it will give me 0 and 1. Then if I want to see 1:1:2, so these two are in picture. Then next one is 2:3. So this is in picture now. Okay, so you can have negative, you can have positive, you can have other stuff with respect to this, and you can get multiple values right here. Okay, so let me show you few more of that. Suppose I say -1. wrong with this? Okay, fine. Negative indexing. Okay, fine. So this is not possible. Let me, yeah. Now my next function, that is my ilock function. So like my lock, I have another function that is ilock. Go through these four things like in place, ascending, and lock and ilock in more detail and understand its for like working and other things. Okay. Suppose I'm not mentioning any value. Uh, Sorry. Okay. I lock one, so I'm getting value as Java, and for two and so on. And then I'm giving just colon inside it. So it will give me matrices of all the values. Okay. Then we have something that is I log 0, 3, 0, colon 3. So, and second set of values, that is here 0, colon 4. So, and then oh, I'm sorry. Okay, start. Okay. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm saying df dot lock, and then I'm saying df dot rating, and df dot rating, and rating greater than. So it will give me following output. Okay, it is giving me following output. Only see the rating columns. Okay, don't see the index number because it will confuse you. So see the rating columns. We are concerned with that only. I want to see something like df dot lock, and I want to say like df dot programming language. What's wrong with this? Okay. So df dot programming language, df dot loc, and we are writing df dot programming Programming language. Okay, there is space, that's why it is giving issue. Yep, it is due to the space issue. So need to correct it. Okay, now I can give this to it. That is df dot lock, and inside this I'm saying df dot lang equals to Java, lang equals to Java, and then I will get still it is not identifying it. Let's okay, we are comparing it, that's why it is giving issue. Okay, so next one is LOC, and then you have other stuffs as well. Suppose you want to perform some other stuff over it, so you can do that. Okay. Now we will take the another data frame right here, the previous one. Yeah, that is data frame. So we will now perform few operations with respect to this. So values inside it. So suppose I say data frame dot lock, and then square bracket, then colon, then colon. So what will happen? It will give me all the values. Okay, it will give me all the rows and all the columns. Okay, first one is row and second one is column. Then I come back here and I want to see suppose 3 comma 5. Okay, and so what will happen right here? What is there now? Cannot do slice indexing, and datetime indexing with the indices 3. Okay. Let us try for other one. So it is giving me that is column column 1 and column 5. Okay, it is giving me column 1 and column 5. If I want, next set, that is this one, and now what I will do is I will pick it up this properly and okay, so I will get following output. Okay, I will get following output. And in this particular way, you can perform lot many operations on these data frames. And not only like we have 2-3 minutes of time, so let me quickly show few more so we can utilize that time. So I lock Akanksha, mute yourself. So we have suppose 0:3. Okay. So we have all, so